Here we are, Super Bowl 58, Radio Las Vegas, joined by a couple good friends of ours. They're representing here. Check out. We've got the School of Strength Snack Zone, the shirts from here, Special Olympics. We've got Alex Singleton, the Broncos, our good friend Vince. How are you, sir? Vince, welcome to the show. How are you doing? How does it feel sitting here with all this cheap stuff here, looking around? The Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. Again.
Yes. Are you getting tired of it, Vince?
We should have beat them last year.
Oh, okay. And Alex played for the Eagles too, so you know. Well, you guys are here representing Special Olympics, something that's very near and dear to our hearts. Both of us, prior to doing this, were special needs teachers. Special Olympics is something that I am very familiar with, and very familiar with a lot of, just how the whole thing brings people together, how it makes athletes and fans and coaches, the whole nine yards, guys. So let's talk about how you got involved.
So I got involved in Special Olympics. Actually, she just looked up the program to see what Special Olympics is about. And Special Olympics was more just a gathering. It was more like a family, like get together, like type thing. I was introduced by track. That was the first sport that I was introduced to. Track was a lot of fun when I was young. Now that I've joined sports, it's even more.
Love it. And Alex, how'd you get involved?
Well, last year, Quinn Miner said, tired of losing to the Chiefs, tired of this. Sean Payton comes in this year. You guys get started in 2029. Just talk about that game, what that meant to the Broncos this season. And from a personal standpoint, I mean, you guys were forcing all sorts of errors. The Chiefs, I think, committed 5 turnovers that game. So as a defense, what a day it was for you guys.
All over, how people talk about it. No one knew everybody, do all that. What was going to happen? How good you are, I was also going in the trade game. So it's kind of one of those, hey, like, we got to do something for all the stay together. So I think there was a stretch of about 5 or 6 games this season that really showed the team, I think, we learned how to win. I think for a while, it was, didn't find ways to win. It was a lot of, you need to know how to win. This year, I think the Chiefs, they've become a winning championship. And I think that these last 5 or 6 weeks ago, and I think throughout the rest of the season, there's a lot of teams that have kind of left them. Because I think the first thing
Thank you.
is to win it. It is hard, but having you're trying to bring everybody else's on. It takes time. Some teams have some championships. So we're a team that we're building that. We saw that this year. I think where we're going, we have that making us.
Yeah, I lost count somewhere, but that's over now. Now it's 1-0.
And so I think a lot of we gave away chances for our season.
Right.
Yeah, talk about kind of the culture change there with Sean Payton coming in. And I think a little bit of people are hard on Russell Wilson is what I'm going to say. I'll be nice about it. There's a lot of things in the press, but he came out and bounced back from previous good this year.
Yeah, Russell, I think, a lot of people, Sean Payton, he understands, different together. He kind of knows how to work together. Obviously, he's leader is year one. Do what he's going to do for the franchise. Continue to take steps We talked about that's something. Having
Well, Vince, I know you live in Denver now, right? So are you? So you were in Colorado. You've got your guy Alex here. You at least cheer for the Broncos when they're not playing the Eagles. I mean,
So
or can you not?
I only root for the guy.
Fair enough.
That's all I care about.
He's got 10 tackles. You're good.
Maybe more than that. In the game, sometimes I see it.
I think he had 122 this year. Even
Just go with it, Alex. Go with it.
so, Vince, you gotta. I mean, the Eagles are in the NFC. We only play, every 4 years or so, depending on the weird rotation. So there's room in your heart for more than one team, I would think.
Yeah, more for like players in this league. They go through so much during the season. And the business side is crazy, but who cares? The person, the human being, the person.
Yeah.
Meeting the person is actually a lot better than just watching the players. The human being itself is that I like. And I follow those players.
Yeah.
Alex, kind of talk about how people, can get involved in Special Olympics, whether it be coaching, donating money. What would you tell someone that's just kind of on the outside wants to get involved? Yep.
For this campaign, certain snacks are if not, I tell people all the time, if you get one opportunity ever in life to go to a special event, whether it's practice, game, go.
Yeah.
You'll learn a real passion place for a sport, and you'll just see competition on a whole other level that everyone's smiling, everyone's enjoying, winning or losing, it's more than that. It's an organization, just on social.
Yeah, and then speaking of that passion for the game, as we're going to go back to Super Bowl 57, you're still passionate about that phantom, maybe holding call that the Chiefs got, James Bradbury against Juju Smith-Schuster?
I think it was a good call.
Oh.
I have a lot of input on the game. A lot of people use the excuse of the play. We all are athletes. We don't use much excuses unless there's a new area of playing in a different area you never experienced. And when you're in that experience zone, you're out of that. You know what to expect. When something new, you don't know what to expect. So there was a lot of unexpected situations in that game. Yeah, it's all right. Pass is the pass. The Cougars coming. That's what matters.
Fly Eagles Live. We're getting ready for 2024 with Vince here.
Yeah, man. Well, Alex, to you, speaking of things I'm passionate about old NFL uniforms. Teams that had better uniforms in the 80s and 90s. Your team, the Denver Broncos, is actually one of those. I'm just saying. Okay, I've heard this.
Please tell me you're going back to the old team
Yes.
on the help with the Bronco coming through. We're going to get them on the phone.
It's not a straight throwback, is what you're saying.
But I do think could be wrong but I do know, yeah. And
Yeah, they have to. Well, they have to do the big, like it's summertime when things have like died down. They have to do their big reveals and videos.
Yeah. You got to be in that uniform, lights hitting you, walking down the catwalk.
Somebody always leaks it. Somebody's like gets to post for the photos, and they like leak it to a friend. I want to see it. It's hard to match this like that bright red at Arrowhead Stadium. You know, that's such a daunting thing. But those orange crushed. I'll let that slide. And the powder blue Denver helmets, to me, one of my top 5 uniforms of all time. We had Warren Moon on here before, and those Oilers wins as well. Warren Moon was just here. And Vince, I'm sure, likes those too. Those are great.
Very happy that I know a lot of the legends that there are happy that they got to wear it and retire. Hopefully not retire. There's a lot of room for this out there. I believe there's some.
Yeah, we need Jason Kelsey and Fletcher Cox back, right?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And there's nothing like seeing Randall Cunningham run down that field in that Kelly green. It's beautiful.
Totally Reggie White throwback. So one question I have about Special Olympics is, we know Vince, you started with track. We know there's Special Olympics basketball. How do we get football implemented? And I'm sure there's flag football. We got to do the real thing, Vince. You can play center. I know for a fact you can play center better.
Take after Jason Kelsey.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I asked them, will there be a person that's able to take a receiving yard, at least 1 yard or more, in a real football? I think I could.
I do too.
I think that's
Depends on who I go against. I don't know. You probably don't know the cornerback William Barty of the Chiefs back in the day. If I could get a yard on him. Definitely. Present day corner, no.
I'll still get a yard on.
I will say, if I were playing instead of Kadarius Toney week 1 against the Lions, the Chiefs would not have lost to the Lions because they wouldn't have thrown me the ball and I would have knocked it into the air and they would not have scored the touchdown. I would have just been knocked down by one of their corners, not been involved in the play, hurt, one or the other, but not. I would not have actively hurt the team because I would not have knocked the ball into the air right into their hands. I'm just trying to get something.
We need bulletin board material for next year. You're 1-0.
Yeah, could you provide some?
You've got the street.
You're too classy. You guys, and I'm going to be a Special Olympics fan for life. And everything you guys do, again, specialolympics.org/School of Strength. That is how you can get a direct link to you, what you guys do, what you guys are promoting, and that's a very important thing. And I just, it just gives us so much joy to talk to people like you guys, and that it's so pure of heart. And Vince, I want to see the Eagles win another Super Bowl. You saw one, though. Are you good with the one? Nick Foles 1-1?
I don't think we're done. We're going to have many more coming. Right?
That's what I tell people, too.
There's a guy up there wearing red with number 15 on. He's got something to say.
I feel like we need the team to beat. A lot of people were saying Niners were. I think they were. I think they're going to be a one-and-done team.
Oh.
I don't think it's this year. I think next year, because of all the situations that are going to pan out, I feel like Chiefs got this one.
Oh.
Alex, you got to be pulling for the Chiefs to keep the AFC West brethren together, camaraderie. AFC West. AFC West.
Everybody now. Oh, I know. Patrick Mahomes talks about it too. He's like, who do you, the Super Bowl that he didn't get in, which is only 2 out of his career. He's like, I don't even want to watch it. I don't even care. And that's what I want to hear players say, honestly. Like, it should hurt that much, right? I get it. Oh, yeah. It would. Yeah. So
I love you guys to be motivated because that means we win another Super Bowl. So I will take it.
Alex Singleton, Vince Egan, thank you guys so much for being on the show here today. Really appreciate you guys.
It was an honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vince.